I am the manager at Sweat Records in Miami, and I handle a lot of the buying there, so I am very well versed in music of all genres. I also handle a lot of the coordinating of the local merchandise, so I interact with a lot of local bands. I book the shows there as well, so I'm just kind of hands-on with music, especially local music. For the past almost 6 years now, I've also been running an independent record label. We just put out our 30th release. This is an album I put out on my record label, Other Electricities, in 2009. The name of the band is a kind of a long one. They're called Low, 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 La, 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 Love, Love, Love. And the name of the album is Fields, Feathers, Bogs, and Bees. So it was really fun to always say that and write that out when we were promoting the record. And the cover of the album is a photograph taken by one of the band members, Kelly Dyson. He's actually an illustrator by trade, but he took this photo when he was in Scotland on a run. And it's a fallen moose out there in a field. And what's really interesting about it is when he sent us the image, we were like, well, what's all this photoshopping you did with all this smudgy, weird stuff? It's kind of strange. And he wrote back to us and said, no, that's the fog. That is how the photo came out. That is the fog sitting there on the animal and sitting there in the background. And we just thought that was amazing. This is Yo La Tengo's 9th record, I believe it's called, And Then Nothing Turned Itself Inside Out. And this record is special to me, not primarily because of the artwork, but just because the time I first heard it, a friend kind of came over to my house and he was like, sit down, I need to play you this song. And he played me the first track on it, which is called Every Day, and it's just beautiful. I'd heard Yo La Tengo songs before, and they're just, you know, these kind of alt-rock songs, but this song Every Day was just ambient and expansive and gorgeous. And I just always, you know, I remembered this artwork from that moment, and I had an image of it that I kept near me for years. I always had it up by my bed, and it's always very special to me. And I guess the photographer is called Gregory Crudson, and he does this cool kind of surrealist photography. So it just kind of matches that whole feeling of the ambient, expansive music. This album is called the Magnolia Electric Company. There's kind of some debate as to whether or not it's the final Songs Ohia record or if it's the first Magnolia Electric Company record, because Songs Ohia kind of transformed into Magnolia Electric Company. The music on here is very different than any of the previous Songs Ohia material, as is the artwork. It's done by a multimedia illustrator named William Schaff. He's based out of Baltimore. And previous Songs Ohia and Jason Molina material always had you know, some photographs or just abstractions on them, and this is just full-on illustration and collage, and it really, to me, represents the transformation of the music and how fleshed out and big the band's sound became at this time. This is the most recent Explosions in the Sky album. It's called Take Care, Take Care, Take Care. Explosions in the Sky is a post-rock band, one of the earliest post-rock bands. They're from Texas, and this is their 6th album, I believe. What's really cool about this album is the packaging turns into a little 4-walled house. I've never seen anything like this before. Not only is the album gorgeous, like all their records are, but the packaging is incredible, and it really facilitates taking you to another place.